Hello, cellists. It's Cello Guru Marcie Brown here. This, right now, today, is music theory on the cello for dummies. Yes, I was a dummy before I started figuring out music theory on the cello. And so I want to help you guys with it because it will deepen your knowledge of how to play the cello and what the heck we're even doing on it. Okay? When you learn music theory on the cello, you're going to become a deeper musician who loves what you're doing more because you understand it more, right? It's so fun. Even a little bit of music theory goes a long way in your cello technique, okay? So, right in the chat, hold on, it says to close things that I'm not using, but I don't see them. All right, so I don't know how to do that. So I don't want to cut you guys off. Write in the comments who you are, where you're joining us from, and what the weather is. I'm gonna write hello. Hey Guy, nice to see you. Looks like it's just you and me, Guy. What's the weather like where you are, Guy? And how's F major for you? Because today is F major. Okay? We're gonna do today an F major scale. We're gonna figure out what the notes are. We're gonna figure out where the half steps and where the whole steps are for F major. Now let's remember this. Whole, half, whole, half. WWH, WWWH, right? That is the special sauce for a major scale, which is what we are figuring out how to build, right? So, whole, half, whole, half. Close your eyes, say it. Whole, half, whole, half. Just a matter of memorizing that, okay? So we're gonna do F major scale, F major arpeggio, and then a little bit of ear training, okay? My hope is that you're gonna start to understand how music theory fits into your ability to play the cello. A little bit goes a long way, all right? Okay, so let's start with F major. What's the fingering? 4. That's our F, right? It's a hard note. I even have troubles with that note. You gotta really push down with relaxed arm weight to get that note. So we got 4, 0, 1, 2 because it's B flat, right? So let's play the scale and then we'll talk about the music theory behind it for a minute, okay? So 4, 0, 1, 2 because it's B flat. 4, 0, 1, 2, 4, 0, 1, 2. That's a B flat though, be careful. B flat C on the A string. And then 1, 3, 4. In third position, okay? You can do it by ear. It's okay to not know what you're doing. It's totally fine. Ear is the most important thing, right? But then we figure it out from there, okay? So let's just play an F scale. 1, 2, ready, go. Let's try that again. If you weren't getting a good sound, get a better sound. If you weren't in tune, get it more in tune. Fix it somehow. 1, 2, ready, go. F's tough for me. My pinky is so short. It's tough, right? Okay. Let me see if anything's going on in the comments. Nope, nothing's going on in the comments. Okay. If you guys have questions, write them in the comments. If you're watching this later, write questions in the comments. I'll go back and look after I do this, okay? I look later. I always look at the comments. Okay, so now, what is the music theory behind this F scale? So we got WWH, whole step. F to G is a whole step. How do you know? Look at a piano. If you know where F and G are, there's a black note between it. It's a whole step or 2 half steps, okay? Because you got F, F sharp, G. So that's each a half step. That's a half step. That's a half step. So 2 half steps is a whole step. Okay, you get that? So that's the first whole step. That's the first W, right? F to G. Then you got G to A. That's a whole step too, because there's G, G sharp, A. Those are all each half steps, which makes a whole step. So we got F to G is a W, right? A whole step. G to A is a whole step, right? WW. That's the beginning of our formula, right? WW, and it's WWH, which means whole, whole, half. So the half step is A to B flat, 1 to 2. That's why it's a second finger. Whole, whole, half. The first note doesn't count. That's just where you're starting. There's whole. Whole, half. You get it? Anytime you have 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, that's a half step, okay? So we got whole, half, and then B flat to C, 2 to 4, is a W. It's a whole step, right? 2 to 4. You can see the half steps, right? 2 to 3 and 3 to 4 are each a half step. 2 to 4 is a whole step. So B flat to C is a whole step. Now C to D is tricky. Is that a whole step or a half step? Oh, there's a C sharp in between there. Then it's a whole step, right? 2 half steps. From C to D is a whole step. From D to E, is it a whole step or a half step? It may look like a half step, but there's a sneaky little note in between D and E, which is a D sharp, right? So it's a whole step from D to E. And then E to F is a half step, right? So it's whole, whole, half, whole, whole, half. Now, if you have to slow down and think about this and write some stuff down, that's okay. You can pause the video and do that. But just remember, WWH, WWWH. This helps you to understand, oh, that's where F sharp is. It's a half step higher than F and a half step lower than open G, right? It helps you. Now, with that understanding, let's all play our F scale again. You ready? We're going to do it in quarter notes and in twice as fast eighth notes, okay? You just play with me. Stay with me and you'll get there. 3, 4. Twice as fast. Da 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 da. 3, 4. warm-up time. Ready? Go. Okay, and if you're wiping out and you're not there yet, that's okay too. That just means you're not there yet. You don't have that much experience. You can stop, practice it, and you want to learn your quarter notes and your eighth notes. And then go faster if you can too. You can do triplets, you can do sixteenths, doesn't matter. Sky's the limit for rhythms, okay? So we got F major, 1 flat, B flat, right? If each note of the scale, the musical scale, has a number, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that last 8 is F. It's the octave F, F, right? Because we have 7 musical note names, and then the 8th one is our first note again, F. That's the octave. F, 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 F. Okay, that's the octave, that's 8, okay? So if each note has one number to it, what is our arpeggio? The formula for our scale was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? The formula for our arpeggio is 1, 3, 5, 8. So the first note of your F scale, the third note of your F scale, which means you skip the open G, right? The fifth note of your F scale, and the eighth, which is the F. So you're fingering, so again, 1, 3, 5, 8. F, A, C, F. Your fingering will be 4, 1, 4, 2. Ready? Do it with me. Ready? Go. Let's try that again. Ready? Go. One more time. Ready? Go. Now let's do it backwards. 2, 4, 1, 4. Ready? Go. Again, starting on 2 on the D string. Ready? Go. Now let's go up and come down, okay? You ready? F arpeggio, up an octave and down. Ready? Go. Time. Keep your hand shaped like you're holding a baseball, okay? It stays the same. Half steps between your fingers. Ready? Go. All right, and when you're in first position, you're going to hit the next, let me see if anybody's commenting here. Oh, there's people. Hey, I didn't see anyone. I thought it was just Guy and I. That rhymes. Elena, hello, Elena. Freezing weather in Chicago. Kathleen, hi, Kathleen. Hi, Heidi. It's been too cold to snow here. Wow, that's cold. Hi, Victor in Washington. Hello, Karen. You know what? That's as far as I can go for some reason. I don't know how to scroll up on this. So that's all I can see. I think April's in here. Okay, it tells me that there's no viewers, so I don't know what's going on with this. All right, so I'm just going to keep teaching. If you guys have questions, write it in the comments, okay? All right, now the top of the F arpeggio starts with 2. Because it's the first note, the third note, the fifth note. Let's do the top of it. 2 on the D string, O, 2, 2. Ready, go. Let's do that again. Do it by ear if you don't understand what I'm doing. Just goof around with it. 2 on the D string. So that's the same thing as this. First note of the scale, second note of the, first note of the scale, third note of the scale, fifth note of the scale, octave. Now we just call the octave the first note again for our own purposes right now. So this is now a 1 because it's an F. It's the same note you started with, right? So F, A, C, F. First note of the scale, third note of the scale, fifth note of the scale, eighth note of the scale. Now let's go down. Oops. Let's do that again. Now let's go up and come down from the second finger on a D string. Both octaves. So 4, 1, 4, 2. So we're going to do it all the way up and down. You ready? We're going to combine those two together, starting with fourth finger. Ready? Go. Start at the top, go down and come up. Ready? If you have to practice it, stop this video and practice it, and then you can do it with me. Ready? Starting on this note. The top F. Ready? Go. Let's try it again, starting at the top and coming down. Ready? Go. Now we're going to do some ear training. But first, I'm going to put in a commercial for the Total Cello Immersion program, which you can join on the 1st of the month. It's a 6-month program with me, the Cello Guru. We've got spots open for level 1 beginners. Kathleen's in there. Yay, Kathleen. Kathleen's come a long way since she's been in there. Level 2 and level 3, okay? So we do some improv. Usually after level 1 we start throwing some chord charts in, some improv, and we work technical skills with monthly materials in the Total Cello Immersion program. So if you're ready to prioritize your cello playing, message me for the details and we will talk about it, okay? If you're ready to finally go all in, I will be there with you. I will reach out a hand and pull you along with me. Steve just graduated today. He's not going to be in right now. He said he's going to come back in June, but man, did he make a ton of progress. His rhythm is way better, his pitch is way better, and his core is way better. So yay, Steve. Okay, let me check the comments. That was a Total Cello Immersion commercial. That's my signature 6-month program. Let's see. Okay. All right. I don't see all the comments. I only see some of them. Okay. Oh, hi, Shu. 2 foot of snow yesterday, Shu got in Alaska. Nice. All right. Karen from Oregon is here. Okay, good. It's gray, cold, and rainy. All righty. Okay, now let's do our F ear training. All right. I'm going to use the top octave, these notes. let's all play that scale. It's with a B flat. That's the scale. Now, if you hear an arpeggio, it's 202, okay? That we practiced it. All right, so you gotta know, are we doing the scale or does it sound like the arpeggio? It's just goof around with it. There's no right, there's no wrong. We're gonna do my turn, 8 beats, and then your turn, okay? So here we go. You listen first. I'll play it twice, and then you play it twice. And I'll play it with you when you're playing it, okay? All right, listen to me first. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, listen again. 7, 8. All right, now you play it. Ready? Go. All right, again. 7, 8. All right, now I'm going to do something different, okay? Listen. 7, 8. Listen again. 7, 8. Now let's do it together. Ready? Go. Try it again. Ready? Go. All right, my turn. I'm not going to start on this note anymore, but I am going to use the F scale and I am going to be in first position, okay? Here we go. My turn. Ready? Go. All right, I'm going to do it again. Close your eyes and listen. Now let's do it together. See if you can find the notes. Ready? Go. All right, let's do that again. Ready? Go. All right, my turn. 7, 8. Listen again. Is it a scale or is it an arpeggio? 7, 8. All right, try it with me. Ready? Go. Again, 7, 8. Okay, my turn. Now you just keep playing. Don't worry if you wipe out. Just make something up if you don't get it right. Okay, you're just going to get better and better at identifying which note I'm playing. But in the meanwhile, if you're wrong, make something up. That's improv, right? Okay, my turn. 7, 8. Listen again. Close your eyes. Ready? Go. All right, your turn. See if you can find the first note. Ready? Go. Try it again. 7, 8. All right, now my turn. You ready? I want you to think, is it a scale or is it an arpeggio? Okay, that's the work in this, okay? and then just play something to fill the 8 beats. And hopefully it's what I played, but if not, it's okay. All right, my turn. Ready? 7, 8. Was it a scale or an arpeggio? Listen again. Let's do it together. 7, 8. Try it again. Starting on a D string. Ready? Go. Alright, now I'm going to play something and you listen, okay? 7, 8. That's a low note I ended on, right? And it's an F scale and it's an F arpeggio, so what note do you think I might have ended on? I'm going to do it again. Listen again. Ready? Go. Now you try it. Can you find this note? And we're going to go down in a scale, right? Together. Ready? Go. Yeah, let's try that again. Ready? Go. All right, one more I'm going to do, okay? You guys ready? 8 beats. Listen. Ready? Go. Listen again. I'm going to start in a thick note on the low string. 7, 8. All right, let's all try it. You ready? Ready? Go. Try it again. It's just your F scale, right? Ready? Go. All right, write in the comments how you did with that. And I hope you guys are starting to take music theory on the cello seriously. No one has ever taught you music theory on the cello. I know, because no one ever taught me music theory on the cello my whole life. All they do is they go to the piano all the time. I'm so sick of everybody going to the piano. We're not pianists. It's fun to look at the piano, but we need it broken down on our instrument. Hello? All right, so listen, I'm going to remind you guys, ask me any questions you want, message me with any questions that you have. I am the Cello Guru here to help everybody in the world raise your level of cello playing. Remember that Total Cello Immersion is my 6-month program, which you can get into if you message me and ask about it. It's a serious investment in your time, your energy, your money. You will get a mentor, you will get a community, you will get classes weekly, and a lot more, okay? So if you're interested, let me know. Let me see if anyone wrote anything in the comments. I don't know if they come through. Thank you, Victor says. Thank you. You're welcome, Victor. I just want to make sure comments are coming through. They are. How did you do? Write in the comments how you did. Shu, how did you do? Were you able to do the ear training in F major? So we got to do ear training in all the keys. So for the first class, we did C major. For the second class, we did G major. We learned the secret sauce for major scale, right? WWH, WWWH, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. We started to learn what that means on the cello, not on the piano, on the cello, because we need that. We're cellists, right? So we did C major, we did G major, which is 1 sharp, we did D major, which is 2 sharps, and this week we did F major. So I love doing music theory on the cello, helping you guys with it. It's so fun because I sucked at it so bad. So I don't want you guys to suck at it. I want you guys to like it and enjoy it and start working on it, okay? All right, guys. Next month is going to be some Celtic stuff. I don't have it set up yet, but keep coming in. Wednesdays at 11. If there's music, I'll always post it on Cello Nation and send it out in an email too, okay? Also, shoot me an email or message me. Tell me what you want to work on in Cello Nation Lives. What do you need some help with? What do you like the best, okay? All right, guys, I will see you next month in Cello Nation, where we've got a really cool community. These classes are free, but that doesn't mean you can be like a, what do you call it? A stalker. I don't know if that's the right word. Post something on Cello Nation. If you appreciate these classes, tell everybody to come. All right? There's 3,500 cellists on there, and there's 10 of you in here today. So write something, make a post, say hi. These classes are free, but it doesn't mean you get to be a couch potato. All right? All right, guys, I will see you next week in Cello Nation Lives. I hope you guys warm up, get the heated blankets like I have here. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.